Hi folks, Noah Bombard, Managing Editor of MassLive. I'm here with Scott Croteau and Alban Murtishi, two Worcester reporters, and we're here at the pie store, Table Talk Pie's pie store that opened up, when was that, like last fall?
January.
In January. And they just launched this new thing, pie shakes, which is not the shakes that you get after you eat a lot of sugary pie, but it's actually a milkshake with any of their Table Talk pies in it. So we're gonna try those out and sample them, because they look pretty devilishly cool.
Yeah, I just ordered banana cream and chocolate eclair. They're making it up right now, so we've got, I think it's all ready to go. So we have some samples we're gonna try right over there.
And then I will, if we want, I'll make whatever. If anybody comments a pie flavor, I will put that in my milkshake, no matter what the combination.
So you're asking for readers to tell you what pie to put in your milkshake?
Absolutely.
This reminds me of a guy I went to elementary school with, that we'd all dare him to put his food into his milk carton, and would eat something really disgusting.
So I mean, old-fashioned baked pecan pie, lemon pie, pumpkin pie.
Lori says coconut cream. Do we have coconut cream?
I don't see.
Then we have a banana cream.
We have a banana cream. We don't have a coconut cream.
Lori, does banana cream work for Alban to eat?
We have blueberry. Is there anything else? Let's see.
Okay, there we are. We're back. We had a connection issue, so.
All right, I'm at least going to put the lemon pie, and if no one else suggests one, I'm going to also put in the banana cream pie, which I think that'll be good. Lemon and banana. Why not, right?
No, but I think we've got some sample right here.
Oh,
right.
wait. Oh, we got samples that are being delivered here.
This
All
is an
right.
actual like decent combination of pies. What did we get in here, Scott?
That is banana cream and chocolate eclair.
All right.
I'm going to flip the camera around here so we get enough of me and so I can focus on.
All right. Do you want to take a look at this?
All right, let me.
That's really good.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna try this.
Which one is this?
It's banana cream and chocolate eclair mixed
That is
together.
so good.
That is really good. It's really good.
So good. And it's great because it's probably the hottest day of the week in Worcester right now, and it's just great that you could actually probably like walk down here. It's a nice, beautiful day, and now you have something to cool off.
This is the right day to. This is the right day to do it. The good part about this is, you can, when you drink it, the pie is mixed up enough so it's not stuck in the straw. So you can actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's really good.
So you're actually able to suck that up with the straw then?
Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
It's not getting stuck in there at all.
No problems.
I mean, this is the day to do it.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, and then this has also been like the big push in the neighborhood down here. I mean, if you look across the street where we have the birch tree lot, the big push is to like get more and more people outside, and like even small things like this, like just like a cool, refreshing drink on Green Street. It's all to get more people in Worcester walking, either downtown or all the way down here to enjoy Birch Tree. I mean, Birch Tree's packed right now, and there's been people walking up and down the street all day. So, you know, I mean, hopefully this sort of trend, you kind of see this trend continue in the Canal District, where you know there's more interesting, unique treats like this, more reasons to kind of get out of the house and walk around.
Well, I was mentioning, flip this back around here. I was mentioning a few minutes ago that back, geez, I don't know, was it 5-6 years ago?
Yeah.
When I worked at Worcester Magazine, we had the office here in the Canal District, and I'd go for a walk during lunchtime around the neighborhood, and there wasn't a lot here. You had Tom's Delicatessen, Weintraub's, kind of some old Worcester staples, but there wasn't much new. And now you come down here and there's just so much going on with what they've done with the Crompton building and Birch Tree Bread moving in. Table Talk opening their first retail store in, I think it was 20 years since they last closed one down.
To answer Lori's question, yeah, so we're at the retail Table Talk store, which opened up around January 20th, maybe January 27th, if I remember correctly. And it's also part of Table Talk's big push this year and in the past year to sort of like revitalize, you know, their sort of stake in Worcester. So in addition to this retail store, the Table Talk is building a new factory at the South Worcester Industrial Park. And I mean, and some of the coverage we've done with Table Talk, there's really this whole push of, I mean, just speaking with the manager today, a lot of people are coming in and they thought Table Talk had closed down in the past like 10 years, and now you're sort of seeing this resurgence, not just in the retail store, but also in the manufacturing capabilities.
Well, it's interesting too, because of course we're doing our Communities on the Rise tour this summer, where we're hitting areas, neighborhoods, communities that have seen a resurgence or a renaissance in recent years. Worcester is top on our list, and there seems to be three components to all of those. One is residential, putting in market rate housing. The other is the restaurant scene, the food scene, and then the third being retail stores.
Yeah.
And we don't talk much about manufacturing. Of course, Worcester was known for manufacturing for the longest time, and we saw a lot of that go away. And Table Talk is one of those industries that kind of combines the food and the manufacturing. Yeah. And to have them open up a new plant, or building a new plant, open up a retail store, is I mean, it's a good sign for the local economy. So
if you look at where they put this retail store too, it's really a good spot. Birch Tree, it's an emerging area. Canal District is an emerging area. If anyone's looking for it, it's actually right in the area of Kelly Square, which most people, if you're not from Worcester, might be more familiar with. But it's right in the Kelly Square area. Not that hard to get to off the highway at all.
Yeah. And
well, except for driving through Kelly Square.
Yeah.
Which I have to say I'm one of the few fans of. I enjoy the insanity of Kelly Square, and just the beauty of like actually making your way successfully from one end to the other without, killing anybody.
I enjoy the I Survive Kelly Square bumper stickers.
So I gotta get
that's
one.
my favorite.
I do have a
All right, do we want to make this Franken?
Yes. Okay. So back to the shake pies. I'm gonna flip this back around.
I'm gonna go back to my
Try to flip it back around.
chocolate bag. This is fantastic.
We'll get a little bit of sour and a little bit of sweet. These are definitely not Table Talk pies that I ever buy for myself. I usually go for the apple pie. Actually, the apple pie is really the only one I've dipped into. I'm not even a really big pie guy myself, but I'm excited for these two flavors. So thank you. I think Lori was the one who made the suggestion for these. So let's go pop these in the blender and see what happens.
For the record, Alban is in the pie store and just out loud said he's not a really big pie guy.
Yeah. And just so everybody knows, in case you're just tuning in, we are at the Table Talk Pies retail store, which just opened up this year, back in January. And as we kind of discussed earlier, it's sort of like part of Table Talk's big push to reestablish themselves as a sort of Worcester staple, which you can't spend more than a couple months in Worcester without hearing about Table Talk pies. But I was speaking to the manager earlier today, and there was comments that were like, that they've been getting feedback from customers like, wow, I thought Table Talk was closing down, or I thought Table Talk had left Worcester. This is such an amazing thing that they've opened up. And then, they're also going to be doing events here. So in addition to kind of introducing these new concepts, the retail store itself, it's not done. There are plans to put signage outside to sort of tie it into more into the community. And they are planning to start doing birthday events and catering events. So these are all things that kind of show that, in addition to just, being able to see those red boxes when you're back in Worcester, it also shows sort of how an old piece of Worcester can follow through with the renaissance that we've been covering pretty extensively.
So you're doing lemon pie and banana cream. Okay. So here's the combo.
What are you thinking?
For Alban. He's going to do, this is from the readers apparently, right? The viewers? Lemon pie and banana cream pie.
All right.
Have you seen that mix yet?
I haven't seen this mix yet, but
All right,
I have
so
a
you're
feeling
pioneer.
it's going to be...
You're a pioneer here.
You are.
Wait,
but I have a feeling it's going to be just as good as all the other ones. So. How can you go wrong?
Banana cream.
You had the what?
I said it's lemon with banana cream.
I can't see that being that bad.
It's kind of like a fruity delight,
Yeah.
It'll be good. Okay.
Never mind, it's cold, and it's like 90 degrees out,
I was
so
gonna say.
it'll be refreshing no matter what.
Today's the perfect day for a milkshake.
Yeah.
And we got this combination by asking readers, viewers.
I think Lori had suggested
It's not a good
at
idea.
least one or two of the flavors. I know last time
Well, I think you added the banana cream. I think
well,
Lori,
because we
I think
wanted coconut, but I don't think there is a coconut.
No,
Well, I
Lori
would vote
just
for the
said
chocolate
lemon.
eclair pie in a
that
shake.
was amazing.
I mean, that's got to be your most popular, right? Chocolate
was-
eclair pie in a shake, or is it
Yes.
apple?
That was-
Chocolate, it's second to only apple. Caramel apple is the biggest one so far. So people want the caramel drizzle on top and the apple and the whole 9 yards. So
Yeah.
it's been pretty good.
I mean, this is really. I mean, I just went for a full one of the chocolatey clear and banana cream. And yeah, this is good.
And the best thing about all of this, of course, is that this is healthy, right? This is really.
Oh yeah, 100% healthy. Pretty
Tabletop
sure.
pies, yeah.
Yeah,
People
for
should
sure.
eat more pie.
Gluten free. You know, the whole 9 yards.
Well, I mean, this is what used to get packed with every kid's lunch. At least that's what we kind of heard on our tour. It's like this is what you pack for lunch.
When I was a kid, and we would walk in Oxford to the corner store, and we'd have like $1 in our pockets, and tabletop pies. That's what we were grabbing.
Yeah.
They go 25 cents. I think that was paying at the time.
I mean, it's cool because in our interviews with the owner, it's the little 4-inch pies that we're kind of mutilating this milkshake right now that actually help revitalize the company in a lot of ways. Because I think this is what people really like about Table Talk is the fact that it's tiny, convenient.
It's a staple.
Yeah.
Very few people don't know what Table Talk is. At least in New England, I've noticed.
Yeah, I grew up in upstate New York, and we had those, and we grew up with those as well. So
I don't know if we had. I'm originally from Connecticut. I don't know if we had Table Talk in Connecticut.
They have them now.
Really?
Yeah. So they didn't have them when you were there. They got them now. So I grew up on Long Island, New York, and I don't ever remember seeing them until I went away to college in upstate New York before I even moved to Worcester, and that was when I saw my first, what I refer to as, oh, do you look at that funny little pie?
Yeah. Oh, good. You all get to try it.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Came
What if it's really good? Like, what if we're really, really onto something?
Then maybe you can ask them if they can name it.
Yeah.
actually, I think Lori, one of our viewers, is the one who came up with this,
Yeah.
and she seems to be very excited.
We can
about
call it the Lori.
trying it.
We could call it that if you'd like.
All right. I'll make samples for them, and then yours is big.
Awesome.
All right?
And for anybody who's just tuning in, we are at the Table Talk retail store, the little Table Talk cafe that they opened up on Green Street back in January. So you don't have to just get Table Talk pies in stores now. Now you can also get fresh pies here. You can.
We will be starting our fresh pies probably by mid-June, where it'll be like the same day pies is what we're calling it.
Awesome.
There's yours. Give that a try. And then you guys want to try it?
All right. Well, here we go.
Heck yes.
There's one for you.
Okay. Lori, this is for you.
That's not bad at all. That is actually pretty good.
That's a perfect.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of like it.
Yeah.
You want to do
It's like,
those two?
I think
Okay, so you $4.
It's really good.
it's pretty
I
interesting.
have to admit, I was highly skeptical about the lemon banana combination,
Yeah, this is really good.
but this is actually really good. So
Great job, Lori.
good,
Thank
good
you.
job, Lori.
This is awesome.
Yeah, you have a winner here with this combo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll leave it to Lori then. Tell her if she comes in, she gets a free one for creating something so delicious.
Could you name it the MassLive? That would be good.
Yeah, this,
Thank
You know what helps though too, because there's bits of pie in it that we said they're just small enough that you can like drink this comfortably, and you're not like the straw's not choking, but the bits of pie really, I feel like, even everything out.
It does.
You know, it gives it some really, really good consistency.
Well, because it's blended up pretty small. I mean, it's not like I was when I first heard they were making these. The concern was, you slurping it down and then choking on a chunk of pie or something. But
it's good
it's
about
not.
it.
It's very fine.
Caitlin, who came up with this?
I did.
This was your idea.
Yeah. I came up with the pie shake idea.
Which is pretty crazy because you're fairly new to the Table Talk family.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So, can you tell us a little bit about how you came up with this, what the inspiration was?
It was actually a customer. She came in and she had vanilla ice cream on top of an apple cake, an apple pie.
Yeah.
And she was sitting there and she was like, "Man, this is just so good." I was like, "I can't get it in my mouth fast enough. I wish I could just drink it."
Wow.
And I remember being like, "Huh, isn't that funny? Like, wouldn't that be funny if you did something where you could drink pie?" And then I was like, "Wait, you can. Just get it into a blender, which is super, chops up everything really quick, basically puree."
Yeah.
And you just add, and I was like, "Huh." And I started playing with it and having people try it, and then eventually people were like, "You guys should sell these." And I was like, "You think so?" And then so we just started selling them yesterday. So after some, trial and error and what tasted good, what didn't taste good, what was the right consistency, what wasn't the right consistency, we've come upon, I think, a pretty decent recipe. So,
So what's the price per shake?
So the price per shake, so they come in this 16-ounce cup. The price per shake is going to be $4 even, with tax and everything. So this way, to stick to the true table talk, making it a little bit, you know what I mean?
You can come in, slap your money on the table,
and get out of here. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Or sit and stay a while and hang out with us. So whichever way you want to do it.
And it is air conditioned, so you can definitely,
It is air conditioned.
today you definitely want to
Absolutely.
hang out in here. The cold milkshake and air conditioning, you're
Yep.
stay nice and cool in there.
Yep. Cold milkshake. We have iced coffee now. So we've started. We're branching out. We're filling everything.
So we went into this all the wrong. Caitlin, what's your last name?
Eng. E-N-C-K.
E-N-C-K? Eng?
Yes.
So we're actually here with Caitlin Eng, the inventor of the pie shake. So, there's Kitty Hawk when the airplane first flew, and here you are in Worcester with the invention of the pie shake.
The pie
so
shake.
you can all say that you remember the day. You can tell your grandkids saw the invention of the pie
This
shake.
is history.
What we're saying is Lori is saying she's coming down. So Lori, you've been offered a free shake for coming down.
Yes, absolutely. Tell her to come down and give her
you
shake
gave
a
us the
try.
inspiration for the
Which
combo.
which is like way better than it sounds.
What you're hearing, a lot of people are saying this price is pretty good. It's very reasonable. So.
Well, I remember Henry Kikinnis, when we talked about opening the retail store, because this isn't Table Talk's first retail store, they had one way back in the day, and I think it was in this location.
It was right next door. So
Yeah.
we were just like maybe 500 feet down the street.
And,
I think
and
it
his
was.
whole thing was like, when they reopened this, they wanted it to feel extremely familiar, and one of those things where you could go, because these are, the pies are still, what are these, 50 cents for the 4-inch?
The small pies are 50 cents. The big pies are $2. The idea behind it was to have people come in and have a cup of coffee and a piece of pie.
Exactly.
And that was the idea behind it, was to just kind of have a place to go where you can still get dessert and a cup of coffee for under, $2.50.
Yeah.
So we have some specials. One of them is like a medium coffee and one of our 4-inch pies for $2.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy, it's pretty simple. You just come in, sit down, just pull me.
No, and yeah.
Is someone going to be able to come in and ask, to put 5 different flavors in one?
We could, at this point, because it's so new, I'm willing to pretty much try anything as far as that. Like if they want to put 2 different kinds of pies, if they want me to cut a pie in half and put it in, and put a half of this pie and a half of that pie, I'm more than willing to do that.
Can you live off of pies? Has that been scientifically?
I don't know, but that would be a good Guinness Book of World Records. How long can you live on pie?
All right, I'm going to start it right now.
It's going to be 50 cents worth.
No, these are really great, and it'd definitely be interesting. If you guys have any more ideas for different pies we can try out, we can definitely come back here later in the week, and I'll personally let you know, or one of the other reporters will personally let you know and review the pie for you before you come down.
Right, so you're volunteering for the assignment of being on the pie beat and
Absolutely.
doing
Actually, in our
follow-up
Community on the Rise tour, we will be coming back to Worcester. Alban and I are based in Worcester. So if you want to send an email to worcester@masslive.com and give us a couple of suggestions of pies we try to make during the Community on the Rise tour, probably come back here and maybe try a couple of them. They're not too crazy, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Send us some suggestions. Worcester@masslive.com.
Pamela's asking for the location again. You want to let her know where we're at?
Yeah,
here?
this is 153 Green Street. 153 Green Street, right across from Burst Street Bread. We're basically right next to Kelly Square. So if you're coming off of 290 into Worcester, right off of Kelly Square. And after going through Kelly Square, after all that stress and just barely getting out alive, this is not a bad place to stop by.
Yeah, basically just go into Kelly Square, just gun it, and get to the other side, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And get some pie.
And if anybody else has any questions about the retail store, you can also, I believe we've been linking back to our previous coverage, and you can get some more ideas about where it is, a little bit of the background, and especially where Table Talk is planning to move forward, especially since they have a new factory that they're building down at the South Worcester Industrial Park.
Hey, Caitlin, Mike wants to know, what are the retail hours here?
We are open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for right now, and on Sundays we're here from 9 to 3. So we're elongating already on Sunday. As of June 1st, we're hoping to have longer hours, just because with the sun being out later and everything else, it'll make more sense. And we are closed on Mondays, and that probably won't change anytime soon. Yeah.
We're just reviewing the.
Yeah, we're reviewing the concoction.
We're breaking it apart.
So how is it that you guys wound up with full shakes and I wound up with little samples?
You're the cameraman.
That's because you're holding the camera.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say, I'm actually, as much as I enjoy this one, which is, again, chocolate eclair and banana cream, that one, which is banana cream and lemon, is actually my favorite of the two.
Yeah.
It's got tart, it's got some depth to it. The pie pieces balance all of it out.
Yeah.
That to me is so far my winner of the two.
I'm gonna try, and I'm just making this up now. I want to try red, white, and blue shake. So I think I'm gonna come back one day and do cherry pie, blueberry pie, and then vanilla ice cream. I
You're
wanna
a
see how that
madman.
works out. No, I mean, like I said, especially me. Like I definitely. This is not the first time I've asked viewers. Like I'll sometimes do Facebook Lives at restaurants, and people have ordered food from me. Pick any two pies on the shelf, and I will put them into a milkshake. And I will drink it.
Sounds good. So.
That's the promise.
Dealing with pies, you're probably not taking that much of a risk. It's not like you're going to wind
Not at all.
up with a ketchup.
Worst thing that happens is a not that great milkshake, and that's still a milkshake.
I've already finished mine.
Yeah.
All right. Any final thoughts?
I think take a trip down here and try it out. It's really good, refreshing, and again, with the weather the way it is, it's a good spot to go to.
I learned to always trust the commenters.
Yeah, that's a good takeaway from this. All right, folks, thank you very much. Again, Noah Bombard, Scott Croteau, Alban Murtishi from MassLive here at the Pie Store in Worcester, down by Kelly Square. You can drop in and try one of their new shake pies, which we think Worcester can now claim the invention of. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you, everybody.